Hello, everybody. We are back with Ceara from RBL to talk about the integration that we just made with RBL into the trader interface in DeFi Kingdoms.
You say
Well,
back with, but now you're stuck with me forever. Like
fair.
now that we're integrated in game.
It's true. It's a commitment. This is a committed relationship now. So I'm going to go ahead and pull up my screen, theoretically.
Ooh. Look at it.
It worked. I'm so good. Oh, nope. Then I immediately hit stop share.
No, that was...
We're going to
Real jinx himself there. That was on you.
There we go. That time I hit the hide button that I meant to hit the first time. So anyway, now I need to find that screen so that I can control it. There it is. All right. So the integration that we made is when you go into the trader interface, you now have this beautiful price graph to the left. So this is all pulling directly from RBL. They actually built these for us as iframes. They work on single token, so you can kind of switch around and see single token to USD pairs, as well as working on the pair itself when you set up the pair. So you can keep track of different price actions, and get an idea of what you are looking at when you trade. So like, for example, tiers, you could even see that. So most items are set up to Jewel and Crystal. There's less items that are set up as single to USD because there's no pairing to pull that price data from. But I'm really excited about it. I think it makes trading a lot easier. You don't have to have another screen open. Ceara, any commentary you add there?
Well, so I was saying beforehand that this is my first look at the actual integration. Obviously, being with RBL and Roam Terminal, I know how this works on our own, but I'm really impressed with just the usability of it. It's so clear, so easy to use. I am wondering what you can do. It looks like you can do TA right here as well. Mm-hmm. And then in the top right of that powered by Roam Terminal bar, it looks like you can also click the camera and take a screen cap and share it.
Yep.
So that's kind of cool.
You can click that and just grab one right there, and it direct links to Twitter as well.
Yeah, our intention here was to make things as seamless as possible. So if you're in game, you can use this, which is cool. If you're out of game and you need to make a trade for some reason, for whatever reason you can't load DFK or what have you, you can go to Roam Terminal and you can make trades directly there, which I think is, a nice, oh, look at that. See?
Yep. And it's direct linked right here.
So we have the DFK network, and then we have the Clayton network as well on Roam Terminal for you in that way. So if you want something more in depth, there's the pricing charts, the transaction tables. You can click on those hashes and you can watch those directly on the scanning network. And you can run TA, you can do whatever you want, but you can do it in game or you can do it on Roam Terminal now. The idea of that is that Roam Terminal is integrating with mobile and that kind of thing. So if you're on the go and you're like, I forgot to trade my tiers, you aren't out of luck. You can just do it on RT. But obviously, if you're in game, you don't want to lose that ability to see the pricing models, right? Which absolutely. I don't know. How would you use it? What are you going to use it for, Bolin?
So you don't have to shed more tiers if you forget to trade your tiers. You can still do it. I mean, I'll be honest. I'm not a great day trader, but but I do normally just like Google prices real quick when I go to trade stuff. Like, oh, what is a box at right now? And now I don't have to because I can just look at it right here.
And for a bit of clarity on that super cool thing that keeps changing that you're mucking about with, that's powered by Roam Terminal, you should be able to scroll way in and see exact price data right now. You can scroll way out. We actually have all of the transactional data for the whole time you've been live, which is cool. So if you want to see anything from any point in time, that's obviously on the bottom left too, if you want to look at 5 days, 1 day, 5 years, etc. But it's kind of cool. And then at your top, you've got all those like function indicators and compare and what have you. So if someone is a little bit more TA bro than Bolin or myself, you have the ability to do it live right beside your trade. So the intention here is that you aren't losing precious seconds if you are a day trader. You're not losing precious seconds. You're not thinking about it later. You're not switching screens and tabs and waiting for things to upload. And for the record, we do have our own nodes and system, RBL.net. So everything is sub-second data. It's arguably the fastest set of transactional data in DeFi right now. So you aren't like dealing with a delay. Any trade somebody is making is showing up on that price chart, and you can enact it immediately, which I think is really cool.
Yeah, absolutely. And from a UI standpoint, you can also, minimize this and then jump it back out.
Literally.
It will persist through like hard refreshes and reloads and that kind of thing. So whichever
cool.
way you prefer, you can set up, and then it's always right there to jump back out. But no, I mean, it's super useful. Just even for casual trading, token prices are changing literally constantly. So it's nice to see, if you bridge a token over and, the 10 minutes that it takes to bridge, you can make sure that there hasn't been some, significant price action that you're going to wait for, because it happens. Thankfully less so with the tokens that we're working with now, but a lot of the tokens that we've worked with in the past, there could be pretty significant price action pretty quick. So I'm really excited for it. I think it benefits everybody, both day traders and more just casual traders. But it just makes it that much easier for anybody who's, following item pricing, whether that be tiers or not. Tiers was a big one that a lot of people were following for a little bit, but it just makes it that much easier to follow that pricing and keep track of, where they're at, and you can track whatever items it is that you think are going to pump. So I
also just like having a visual. Like, if you are playing DFK, it's because you don't want to just be a boring day trader, right? You like the fun element, you like the visual element. At least I'm assuming that all of these DJs like these things. I mean, that's what I like. I don't want to just trade without looking at something, because yes, I already know what I'm going to buy. That's why I'm here. But it's, I don't know, it makes it more exciting, and it makes it a little bit more tangible. Right?
Yeah, absolutely. No, I think it's super, super helpful for everybody, and really excited to have it in there. And then, like we mentioned, you can jump over to Roam Terminal, and really build out like a full customized portfolio tracker if you want something more in depth. So those are all options that are linked right in game now, which is super easy and really, really, I think, really beneficial. But I really like the actual terminal layout with the widgets, where you can just track, whatever you want realistically.
And there's we have the proprietary dexes in there too. So there's one on Clayton and one on the DFK network, so that if you do want to trade here instead of trading on in-game, you can do that. It'll only work if your wallet's connected, and we don't store any of your wallet information. It's a direct smart contract with DFK. So there's no like security finagling. We aren't charging a transaction fee, nothing like that. It's just so that you can use it here.
Yeah. I'm really
and then right. This is cool. We just integrated Zarian, which we're really excited about.
Nice.
Zarian, Mount Zarian, which is a portfolio tracker, so you can connect several wallets. So if you are trying to move stuff between wallets, or if you have multiple DFK accounts that you haven't told people about, you can track them all in one spot too, which you can't currently do in game, I think.
I'm sure no one does that. No, that's really cool. And I was really excited to find out that this was happening, and appreciate RBL, who did do some custom work for us to make the integration happen directly in our UI, which is, like you said, it's just so much prettier. And you go from just kind of this, black box of what do you want to do, to here's some actual information on what you might want to do.
You sound excited. I believe you.
Yeah, sorry. I haven't been feeling well the last couple days, which is why my voice is all jacked up also. So I don't think my excitement is conveying very well at the moment, because I feel like somebody's punching me in the face repeatedly. But
as long as you're like, do you need a hug?
No, I don't think a hug would do it, but no, I am actually very excited. I agree. Probably not conveying. I'm also
giving you a hard time
than I normally am, and just a little bit.
Since I'm here with you, is DFK doing anything else? You're in beta right now. Isn't there something else cool that we're accidentally getting a sneak peek of?
Oh, actually not on this site, no. So this is our public beta site.
I was hoping.
Yep. Good call though. Nice notice on that. But no, this is our public beta site. So whenever we put out like really big features that we're not really sure if they're going to break or not, we put those on beta site first, let people get in there and see if it's actually functioning properly, then we move it over to our production site. But I habitually use beta because if something does come out on beta, I want it anyway, so I just stay on beta all the time now. Oh, I also really need to update my Chrome. Whoops. Oh well, these things happen. But yeah, nothing else is on the beta site at the moment. That's on our alpha site, which I will not be screen sharing.
I thought it was worth the question. Okay,
Hey,
cool. Well,
no.
I would love to see what some people's use case scenarios of this are. That would be sick. I'll hop on the YouTube and I'll drop our Telegram channel so that if you do have issues or glitches or whatever, you can hit us up there instead of bothering the DFK team.
I mean, you can hit us up too.
Maybe not today because you should go back to bed.
It won't happen anyway. But yeah, definitely very interested in hearing feedback, both RBL and us, in fairness. But yeah, definitely, would love to hear from you guys. Hop in RBL's Telegram. Tell them how you're using it. Tell them if there's something that you'd like to see. Let us know what you think. We're very much here for it. This was a 100% an update to try to improve the player experience. So let us know what you think of it.
So I was gonna say, tell us if it sucks also, because like, like I'm open to creative criticism. You know what I mean? But it's kind of, I don't want to say it's a trial because obviously we've installed it, it worked, it's cool. But if you are missing a particular feature or if there's something that would make it just over the moon for you and this isn't cutting it, we would love to know that because we can do it. We have that ability. That's literally what we're here for.
Room for improvement always. So let us know what y'all would like to see.
Okay, amazing. Thank you. Thanks for having me again.
Absolutely. You're always welcome. Appreciate everybody who tuned in, and we'll catch y'all next time.